Hello, happy Lunar New Year, which is today, February 1st. My name is Ben Hearn, and once again, I am here for a market watch for Bala Cynwyd for the month of January 2022. There were not too many homes and real estate activity, which is typical during the winter months. Spring market, which is the busy season in our area, kind of kicks off right after the Super Bowl. So we should see hopefully more homes this month, and then also like March, April, hopefully it'll be kind of like that. And I don't know if you saw, before we jump into the homes, the mortgage rates jumped up quite a good amount to 3.75% for a 30-year conventional mortgage. Experts predicted that's what it would be at the end of this year, and it was that much like mid-January. Right now, that doesn't really affect buying power too much, but if it creeps up to like 4.5% or 5%, then that is definitely going to affect the amount of home that buyers can afford. I'll kind of touch on that at the end of the video and how it affects you as a home seller as well. So I'm going to share my screen and we'll get started with looking at the homes. All right, so once again, I did not include condos in Bala Cynwyd. There's always a bunch of condos. I just try to stick with homes. So the only home that was newly active and stayed active for the month is 123 Harvest Circle. And I mean, that has been on the market less than a week. That's a 550 detached home in Bala Cynwyd. Next, we got the under contract and the pending homes. Again, they're quite synonymous. So the timeline of a home, it goes from like active, then active under contract. When they accept an offer, you have your inspection or mortgage contingency period. Once that's all been satisfied, then typically us realtors switch it to pending. We don't need to. We could go straight to pending if we want. But so active under contract and pending are synonymous, basically. 107 Jefferson Street, that's been on the market for a while. That actually has a unique looking inside. It's just a tough location right there. That's under contract for 400. 307 Trigon, that's under contract for 499. That is one of those ones that have had price, changes under contract, kind of off market. So we'll see what happens with that. 22 Dartmouth for 600. That's under contract. Levering Mill, it's pending for 785. 500 Oxford is pending for 790. That home was on the market, then they took it off the market, and then it was pending. So we'll see what happens with that one. 156 Vassar Road, that's pending for 835. Again, just it's pending at that price, so we don't know what it will actually close for. Generally, you can tell if it'll go above asking or below by the days on the market. So if it's less than a week, generally it means that it might have gotten a good offer and accepted over asking. However, that's not always the case. Sometimes homes, they get a good enough offer in less than a week, so they take it. 142 is pending for 325. Now we have the closed homes. So 713 Oxford was 2% below asking for 13 days on the market. So that's, not too bad. Next, we have 14 Lodges Lane. So that was like on a double lot. The inside was like really cool. The use of navy blue in some of the walls. So in the email, there's a black button that has a link to this collection, what I'm doing. So if you want to like go through all the pictures and explore this stuff, I would say just click that button and then you can do that. So this one was actually a private exclusive for Compass agents and their clients. So what that means is that some homes, sellers want to test out a certain price, or they don't want the whole world to know about it, what have you. So Compass, us realtors from Compass, one of the tools and services we offer our sellers is that you can list your home privately as a private exclusive. So only Compass agents and their employees and their clients see it. And, if your home's not completely ready yet, that's one of the options. So it's just a good option for some people that want to go that route. That home was under private exclusive, then they went public, and it sold for 1,275. So awesome for those sellers and those realtors. 58 Highland Ave closed for 495. That one went above asking 4%. So if we see here, and that was sold within 5 days, you can see it was listed at 475, it closed for 495. And I mean, this one was pretty cool. Like that, I think that interior looks pretty sweet. So that was for 495. 544 Conshohocken State Road was 565. It was slightly below asking. It was on the market for 16 days. And again, if you want to check out all this stuff, just click that little black button. It says like, click here for Bala Cynwyd homes in January or January Market Watch. 508 Ott Road. This one sold well above asking, 15% above asking. I think it was listed for 850, 849, and that sold in 5 days. That's one of those homes, like cream puff homes, 4 beds, 2.5 baths, good size, like 27-ish, 100 square feet. Just like a gorgeous interior, backyard. So those homes go over asking, even in this market where the mortgage, is climbing up. So the reason homes like that do go over asking is because they don't put an insanely high price tag on it. So that's important. You can't, even if you have a gorgeous looking home like that, you can't just, you couldn't have listed it for like, whatever, 9 something. I don't know if you would have had much competition. So it's nice to price it accurately, get a bunch of buyers interested, have one buyer fall in love with it, then they do a crazy offer with 100K over asking, or they waive inspections or waive mortgage contingencies. So that's the way to do it. And then, so the mortgage rates, like I was saying, they're higher now than expected, still historically low at 3.75. If they do get to 4.5 or 5%, homes probably won't be able to sell for as much, just because the monthly payments for the buyers are just going to go up so much. So if you've been thinking of selling in like 1 to 3 years, maybe you want to move to Florida, maybe you want to downsize, move into an apartment condo or retirement community. If you were planning that anyway, it might be worth it to speed up your timeline a little bit and sell now while you can still sell for top dollar, where buyers can still get a mortgage and afford it, top dollar. Because if you wait a couple years, that mortgage rate climbs too high, you might not be able to sell for what you could for now. So I would, if you are in that situation and you kind of want to explore your options, I would love to just have a no obligation like phone call or what have you. We can just go over, again, different avenues of what you can do and what it would mean for you and for your bottom line. My contact info is at the bottom of this email. That's all I have. Feel free to reach out, and I hope you have a great month, and I hope it starts warming up soon. All right.